Welcome to GITEX TV. I'm joined by Ashish from Manage Engine. Ashish, tell us a little bit about your company and the products that you're launching at GITEX.
So Manage Engine is originally an IT management software company. We provide IT management software products covering the entire gamut of IT management, like network monitoring, network performance management, applications performance monitoring, help desk, facilities management, a complete bandwidth monitoring. We've got like 25 to 30 different products, and we give it out in different modes. So we have software that's on-premise, where people can download, install, and try out the software. We have software that's sitting on the cloud, where people can just sign up for a service and monitor their infrastructure or look at their help desk. Apart from this, some of the key points is that we are now a 12 to 13-year-old company. We are privately held, and we've been successful ever since we come into business. We have 40,000 customers worldwide. We are doing considerably well in this region. We are happy to be here. This is our fourth year at GITEX alone. And we've had a good experience in terms of that.
Within that area, what are the trends you see developing within this industry?
Would it be specific to this region, or?
Not specifically to this region, but I mean, what trends? Yes, this region, but what trends in general do you see? I mean, this region will obviously take on what trends are developing elsewhere. So, what trends within this industry do you see?
Yeah, it's an interesting question, because when we started out in 2003, it was all about installing the software on a server, accessing it from an internal server, and today it's all the services are going to the cloud. It's to the data center, and we see customers implementing that in their environment. So we see customers going to the cloud. We have the other division, Zoho, which is the Web 2.0 Office suite, and we see organizations implementing, their Office solutions, their word processor, spreadsheet application from the cloud. They're not interested in spending millions of money and installing software. They can get that access from the cloud, and at a pretty good rate. Same thing, we see that happening in the IT infrastructure area, where people are actually going to the cloud. It's slow, it's not gone full boom yet, but we are seeing customers who would like to, not install anything on their servers, and rather if they can just sign up for a service. The other trend we've noticed is the MSP business is really picking up, the managed service provider business, where customers are shifting their IT operations from their side, and they're moving it to an MSP side, and they're taking the load off from their IT department, from their IT team, and basically focusing on their core competencies. Those are the two main trends that we see in this industry.
The customers, your clients and your customers, which are most proactive in adopting this technology of cloud and adopting the managed services? In terms of the client verticals, who's most proactive in adopting this technology for their business?
That'll be tough to say from our perspective, mainly because the customers that we have, is spread out across verticals. So we have customers from manufacturing to hospitality to healthcare to even the traditional IT organization use our software. But most of our so our clients would be in the IT infrastructure of any company that you see, and IT is all over the place. So it's and to be able to get into any device, to manage that, to monitor that, we are able to do that. So in terms of verticals, we really spread out. I wouldn't be able to give that in a specific.
So specific to this region now, what are the major challenges in the next 2 years, the next 5 years for this region? Because I know this region is playing catch up with the rest of the world. So what are the challenges? Do you see as the challenges here?
You say catch up, but for us, it's been an exciting ride. You know, as I said earlier, this is our 4th year at GITEX, and for us, business has been growing really well. We are growing year on year, and we've been doing pretty well in this region. And in terms of challenges, yes, of course, the recession has affected our customers, our companies in a lot of ways. But at the same time, the value that we are able to provide, there's a joke that we say internally, we do best in a recession. Because our products are priced that way, it's economical, and but yes, that's one of the challenges that we have. And second is to get to reach out in this market. I mean, the market has an existing set of biases, maybe, so to reach out through those biases and to be able to get their attention on us would be a challenge.
Within your industry, what are the best practices that you would recommend? I mean, to not only customers and clients, but also to other businessmen. What are the best practices that you would?
In terms of running businesses?
In terms of running a business and specific to your industry, your business.
So one thing that we practice as a company that we practice is thriftiness, where we are able to, the solutions that we provide are cost effective, and at the same time are able to provide the kind of functionality that a lot of big products would provide. That's why our tagline is a 90-10 principle, a promise, which says 90% features at 10% of the price of the big four. So that's what we've kind of internalized that ourselves, and we've even in times of recession or in times when the economy is so-called going down, we are able to keep ourselves profitable, and we really recommend that to businesses to do that, and yeah.
In terms of strategy, as you say, this is your 4th year at GITEX. I mean, is there anything you've changed throughout from your very first year coming to this year, strategy-wise for launching new products? And
one thing that we do in this region is that we work through partners from different regions. So if you look at our booth this year, we have partners from 5 different regions. So from Dubai, from UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, and which is the last one, Kuwait. So we have these many partners. So one strategy that we use is we try and involve our partners in this region in any kind of outreach that's involved.
Okay, Ashish, thank you very much for joining us, and I wish you all the success for the rest of GITEX. Thank you very much.